Hey guys, and welcome back to Conquering Galacticraft. This is episode 41. I've done a little bit between episodes, as I said, um, and in fact, I haven't even gone back to Earth yet because I was mining. Because I realized that waiting for the quarries on Jupiter and Saturn to actually get what I want would take too long. And yeah, so um, I've realized that keep making this just keeping it on would not be a good idea. I Until I figure out a better way of power generation or until I get enough solar panels, I'm just not gonna use this. So until then, we're just gonna use Earth and all that as you know. Um, I need to refill my oxygen tanks. Oh, there's already a thing in there. By the way, yeah, I mined all this by hand. So, yep. That's... And honestly, the magnesium wasn't that painful to get. It's not one click. It was about the same rarity as the palladium on Jupiter, so it really wasn't that bad. So yeah. So I have everything I need now to make a tier 6 rocket. So, yeah. What I'm thinking of doing, maybe adding to this base, is probably some sort of smelting area, considering I don't really have area for that yet. Because this is like the main room. This is a secondary room. I'm not sure what for what, but it's going to be probably storage or something. This is the farm, obviously. But I'm not even sure where I can put it. I probably can put it like here, but I'd have to move all these wires and oxygen lines to do it. Or maybe I could break it off of the farm and go over here maybe. I don't really know. But yeah, both of these took about an hour to get, so it's about total of 2 hours. And I knew it was about an hour, considering one oxygen tank is like 20 minutes. One oxygen tank takes exactly 20 minutes to fully deplete. And I depleted 3 once I had all my Jupiter palladium ore. And I depleted 3 once I got all my magnesium ore. So yeah. So this episode, we're just going to be working on making a tier 6 rocket. But processing all this ore is going to take forever. And also looking at the recipe for the tier 7 rocket, you need compressed reinforced crystal, which, guess what? You need compressed crystal for. So I will need about this much crystal. And you might be thinking, well, hold on a minute. That's only half the crystal I need, considering I need this much to make tier 6 rockets. I need this much magnesium to make a tier 6 rocket. It's only 2 ingots. But for the crystal, I need 4 ingots. But because I have that smelter in my basement on Earth, it doubles the output. So in fact, I have about 800 ingots of palladium and magnesium on me. I just have to process them into ingots. So it's not that bad. I didn't realize it was that color. Huh. So it's not that bad, but it's gonna take a while, which is why we're gonna do it this episode, because why not? I mean that means by next episode we're going to be on Uranus, which is kind of cool. But yeah. So I think what we're going to be doing is, I don't know, but right there is Uranus. Yeah, that's Uranus right there. So yeah, that's where we're going to go next episode, probably. But yeah, I need to sleep because also my radiation's pretty high. So I'll be right back. Considering the game's a little funky with that. Okay, now we can head home. I just need to go back to my place for now. Right. That took up the space on top of the base. I also need to make a launch pad so I can launch whenever I feel like it and not during the morning, because that would be pretty dangerous to do it at night. Also, unbreaking is overpowered because that's 700 blocks plus a little bit because I mined stone and all that, and that's only 500 blocks of damage on my pickaxe. Not even. Hold on, let's check the fuel. That's Y, that's right. I think that's enough fuel. Let me just add a little bit more. I've also turned off that part of the system on Earth for the same reason. So it's not gonna be on for a little bit. But until we can actually, make enough power to sustain that and my systems on Earth, we're not gonna be using it. So yeah. Also, I moved the solar panels. They're now over there. Because I personally didn't think it looked that good. Oh, I forgot to fill that in. Whoops. Let me put the dirt there then. Alright. It's back. Okay. So I think I have the pattern for it. Let me check. Magnesium. I don't have the one for palladium. I think I need to do, because I didn't have palladium on me. That's right. I compressed palladium, but not the other stuff. And there, yeah, it's kind of like a value scale. Yeah. So that should now show up in the system. Yep. I guess we can. That's about. I did the math, and it's 778 ingots, exactly. Well, for the amount I needed for the tier 6 rocket, but the amount the amount I have is why is it frame rate driven? Oh, it's because of that. The exact amount I have is 788 palladium ingots. So I think that's gonna be fine. I mean, I could just shove it into this. Right, I don't have to actually, use it. Or I don't have to use the pattern, but this is gonna take a while, so I'm gonna just cut to when I'm done processing all of the ore. Okay, that took absolutely forever. That took like freaking, what, 30, 40 minutes to do all that? But now we have 793 palladium ingots and 871 magnesium ingots, which is a stupid amount of both palladium and magnesium. So now we can actually start working on a tier 6 rocket. Yeah. It's nighttime currently, and it's day 816. I think I got back to Earth on like day 214, and I didn't even sleep. Or 814, not 214. That's a long time. So we need to first make tier 1 heavy duty plates, and we need hold on. Heavy. There we go. Tier 1. We need. So we need tier 6. So to make a tier 6 rocket, you need 10, 13, 17. Each one has 6, so 24 plus 17. 41. Plus 8 is 49. So I need 49, I think. No. I need 4 more. So, yeah. 10. This is 4. Yeah, this is 4. So, 10, 13, 17. 6 of these times 4 is 24. 41 plus 4, 45. So I need 45 of the tier 1. Do I not have tier 1? Did I not make one? Did I not make a thing for it? Let me check. Oh, it's there. Am I just not seeing it? Oh, I'm blind. It's right there. I'm dumb. Should be able to make it. At least I'm pretty sure. So I need 45. Start. That should start working. We already have 20. That's, whatever. It's fine. We'll wait for that to finish. Okay, it is done. So we need to craft now 45 tier 2 heavy duty plates, which is very easy. Which I don't even have any in my ME system yet, so it's just gonna show up around like here, and it's done. And then we do tier 3. This is so much easier. This is like so much easier. I don't have to do anything. I just have to click buttons, and then it's just done. It's just done it for me. I already have a lot of them. Well, okay, that makes sense, I guess. I don't think I have enough carbon or mercury, but my ME system can make more of it. Ingots, I mean. So it'll do that. Okay, note to self, don't make more heavy duty plates
for lower than tier 3 because that'll just waste resources. Okay, then tier 4, we're gonna need 45 of those. Craft 338 mercury ore. That is so much mercury. Mercury ingots. Holy crap, that's gonna take a while. Because it's gonna fill up like a stack and then it's just gonna do that. So it's not gonna be done for a while. So I'm gonna go down here and look at this. Because it's using the mercury it already has, but it's gonna have to craft a lot more. So once that hits 0, I will go back up and craft more. Finally, done with that. Okay. Time to make the tier 5. Holy crap. I'm glad I didn't have to wait for that to finish. Oh, at least for this. Let me just sleep. Because I don't know how much power this is using. I also need to get rid of all that radiation. Because I was on Jupiter for a while. So that's... Look how fast that fills up. Oh, what? Okay. I didn't know a witch had spawned. I don't know where it spawned, but it spawned somewhere. I've got slowness as well. Alright. I don't know where it spawned. I might need that one mod that shows where mobs can spawn on in your base. Where it shows like the yellow lines on blocks that can spawn mobs at night or in the dark. It also happens to show what blocks are blocked from sunlight, and that uses red lines instead of yellow. And there's a lot of it in the nether, but because there's no sun in the nether. Let's go down there to see how far along it is. Oh, that's cool. It's already crafted about half of what I need. Actually, a little less than half. Half would be 22 and a half. So yeah. So this is wow. This is crafting. That's not crafting, and that means. Oh, I guess that is crafting when it has enough. Yep. It's only doing what? That's making so much compressed palladium. But it's doing it. And then I have to manually craft tier 6, because I don't have that as a pattern yet. I don't even have compressed magnesium as a recipe yet, which I need to do, because I don't feel like doing this by hand. I could actually do that, though. I just need 5, so I need 10 magnesium ingots. We need 4 more. So, craftable. There we go. It should make compressed magnesium. So, at least we can make the tier 7. Oh, I need more. Oh, whatever. Oh wait, no, we can just. Whoops. Tier 5 goes here. And we'll take 1. And well, I guess we'll craft it in this one. No, that's tier 6, so put it in here.
Our first tier 7 heavy duty plate has been made. And we're making it in this one. And how many do we need? 10, 13, whoops, 17, 30, 33. Yeah, because that's 16 plus 17, so 33. And then plus 4 is 37. Cool. So we only need to make 37 of them. There we go. That should be working just fine. So we're gonna make the rocket, and then we need to make the thermal padding, because this is actually for Saturn, and that only goes up to Saturn and its moons. So we need to make that. I looked up how to make it in this thing while I was waiting for all that ore to be processed. And I just need magnesium along with the thermal cloth, or what it's called. Yeah, thermal cloth. It's just redstone and wool, which I think I have plenty of wool. Yeah. And you just need to make 24. Okay, I just need 15 more. I don't think I have shears. We don't do this because that's just gonna make that tier 1. But to make tier 2, we need compressed magnesium. And the issue is that it required that I need 24 of these. So I actually don't need 24 of these. I need 24 times 5, which is 120. So I need a lot more wool. 120 times 4, that is 480. Nope, I actually need 120 minus 24. So that would be 96. So 96 by 4, that's 360 plus 24, or 300. 84. That's a lot of wool. Holy crap, that's a lot of wool. I think that's enough wool. I'm not sure though. Alright, let's send all that wool into the system. Yeah, that's enough wool. Just barely. And boom, boom. There we go. Over 5. Yep. We need 24 compressed magnesium. There we go. I should have enough magnesium for that. Yeah, plenty. In fact, I still have enough magnesium to make another freaking tier 7, to make all that tier 7 again. I don't have enough palladium though. I need a little bit more. Somehow. There we go. Boom. This also does not stack for whatever reason. I don't know why it doesn't. It just doesn't. That was not what I meant to do. Let me just throw that out. Bye-bye. Alright. Let's do this by hand for whatever reason. Wait, do we need more compressed magnesium?
We do. We need 4 more. Okay. It's very easy to make, so it's fine. 3, 4. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't stack. I hate that. Let me put that there to make the chest piece. And then we take that and do that. There we go. Take that off, put that on. Put this away. Oh, Mercury is back on. Cool. Jupiter still isn't on though. That's unfortunate. Whatever. Okay, so now that we've given ourselves the best thermal padding in the mod pack now, this also works for Kepler 22b, but I'm pretty sure Kepler 22b is just like Earth, so I don't really need it on Kepler 22b. Anyways, we can now make the actual rocket. And that will be the end of the episode. So, now, we need to, we need redstone torch. Duh. Tier 6 nose cone. And then tier 6 something. Yeah, tier 6 engine. So we need the oxygen vent, I think. Hold on. Yeah, and we need tin canister as well. And we need one of those as well. Right, it's not available yet. Whoops. Oh, whatever. Make one of those. I think we already have flint and steel. I don't know. I'm just gonna make another flint and steel. Why not? I have plenty of both flint and iron. So it's not like it's gonna be a problem. Take one of you, smelt it, then turn it into a button. Okay, boom, boom. Wait. Oh, yeah, I made both. You, and then you. There we go. Oh yeah, we need to fill these with fuel. Okay, that's not gonna be fun. We're gonna need to make these as well. That's not very hard to make. There we go. And then we're gonna need to make the boosters. So the boosters, easy, we need 8 compressed magnesium. That. We need lime wool. Lime wool. I can make cactus and I have bones, so I can get cactus and I can make bone meal, so that's fine. I think this takes an axe. Yep, it does. I'll plant it back where it was. I guess we can plant another one. We have plenty of bones from every skeleton we've ever killed. Not every skeleton, but yeah. Bone meal. We gotta smelt the cacti. Might as well start. We might as well get the refinery out and the basic solar panel. Put it over here. Shove one in there, or shove both in there actually. It's gonna take a little bit to, because it's not having enough power put into it. There we go. 7, 7, 7. Also, I guess I'll also make a flag, because why not? Okay. And then let's go over here. I don't think it's getting enough power. Yep, it's not.
Honestly, I'm surprised I got to Uranus this early. Episode 42 for Uranus is not too shabby. I mean, by this rate, it only took me what, 8 episodes? That's unexpected to get another planet from when I got to Saturn. So from Earth to Mars, that took, well, from Earth to the Moon, that took 4 episodes. From the Moon to Mars, that took 3 episodes. From Mars to Venus, that took 4 episodes. From Mercury also is 5 episodes, but technically it's the same episode. From Mercury to Jupiter, that took from 20. That's from 20 to 10. That's 10 episodes. From Jupiter to Saturn, that took 12, and from Saturn to Uranus, that took 8. 10. My bad. No, yeah, 8. So I got Saturn episode 34, and episode 42 is going to be when I go to Uranus. Anyways, oh yeah, I need that. That's right. I need 2 of these. Here we go. Boom. And boom. Okay, I think, yeah, I have 1 more than I need. So yeah, that's everything I need, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah. Tier 6 rocket. Well, let me go outside so I can see the entire thing. It's gonna clip to the ceiling. Holy crap, that's large. It's a gigantic rocket. Tier 6 rocket. It took 42 episodes to get, but I got it now. So, let's take this off. And let's put the Tier 6 rocket on. Tier 6. It barely fits in this. It's kind of clipping into the wall, but that's fine. Okay, let's put the Tier 5 rocket into the Emmy system. I don't know why that's in there, but... Alright, well, that was quite the episode. Way less boring than the last episode, that's for sure. But yeah, next episode we're going to Uranus. That's gonna be exciting. I don't know what else to say, but yeah. Next up we're gonna do quite a bit. We're gonna go to Uranus. We're gonna set some stuff up there. Well, we're just gonna walk around a little bit and see what our spawn is like, our landing site is like. I think what I'm going to do is something similar to like the Saturn base, maybe. I don't really know, to be honest, but maybe even something in the sky. I have no idea. But yeah, going to a new planet next episode. It only took 8 episodes instead of 12. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.